There are students, young scientists from different universities of Turkey, different universities of Ankara, in fact, yes. And welcome to our second conversation club here in Mengutaş. Thank you very much that you are all interested in. Always we are becoming crowded, and many new students are also coming in. Today, last time I mentioned about the international young scientists, entrepreneurs and their mentors, ULUG. I informed something. This time I will inform different side of ULUG, which is the horizontal program. Last time I mentioned the thematic programs, and they are all 14 scientific groups we have in ULUG. This time I will continue to speak about the horizontal program, like this conversation club. This is the horizontal program. Why? Because you are different departments coming in different universities you are coming in, and that means different subjects are becoming together. Sometimes we are doing this type of groups, and this is also useful for ULUG's development in the future, because students are doing much more networking between them. So we are doing not only the network inside the thematic groups, in science groups, but also this type of groups we are doing network, such as iftars and other national days of Turkey. For example, in May 19 we are doing another program. For example, this will happen also the horizontal program, because many country students are going to involved in this type of horizontal program. So I will say about these horizontal groups, such as music groups. We have music groups. Different countries students are involved here, and also art groups. And we also have this type of group, and students, different subjects are coming in. If they are interested in some art issues, they can involve these groups. Also sport group we have, and some of the students from different countries are coming in this sport group, and for example doing much against the, for example, African students group, and our part mixed group, and African students mixed from Africa anyway. And so we are doing this type of activities. And last time we've done this type of activities, and also we have a group. For example, our speaker today, Lachin, is also involved in this group, which is called the digitalization group, and also the we say Görsel group in Turkish. And so this group also doing some helping us some of the issues, such as the brochures and videos, etc., this type of things. And also we have projects group, and sometimes we are sending some proposal to the government offices to do some of the project. And strategy group we have. Maybe Malika can involve in, because she is international studies doing, and so we can involve some of the students inside the strategy group. Last time, one Kazakh students also involved in this group. We have Russian writing and speaking groups also. Maybe following weeks we can organize some Russian speaking club, and you can explain your countries in Russian this time, just like this English group, or we can change something For example, you can talk about the very famous scientists in your country. Russian group can be like that. We can change the model, not the country, but the famous scientists in your country you can talk about. For example, Cengiz Aytmatov in Kyrgyzstan, something like this, okay? We have this type of group. We have Chinese learning group also. Yes, this is the WhatsApp group now, and also the English speaking group. We are this type of horizontal group, and they are also activating very well. This group is already in our WhatsApp, and many students are involved in, and from time to time we are doing these activities. Next week, since it is a May, I think next week we will not, May 1st, this is a holiday, you know, in Turkey, maybe we cannot do this next week, this program, but after that we will continue with different countries. If one of you are interested in presenting your country after 1st May and after 2 weeks later, then she can or he can take the responsibility for that. Okay? Okay, thank you very much. You listened to me, and Lachin is continued.
Okay.